Cancer is a disease that starts in our cells, the tiny building blocks of our body. Normally, our cells grow and divide in an orderly way, replacing old or damaged cells. But cancer cells are different. They grow and divide uncontrollably, ignoring the normal rules. Imagine a well-behaved classroom where students listen to their teacher. That's like a healthy body. Now imagine a classroom where students are running wild, ignoring the teacher's instructions. That's similar to what happens when cancer cells develop. This uncontrolled growth creates a mass of abnormal cells, which we call a tumor. Some tumors are benign, meaning they're not cancerous and don't spread, but others are malignant, meaning they can invade nearby tissues and spread to other parts of the body. Cancer cells are like a runaway train, speeding out of control with no conductor to apply the brakes. This relentless journey is marked by chaos and destruction, much like a train that has lost its way and is hurtling towards disaster. Unlike normal cells, which have a built-in mechanism to know when to stop dividing, cancer cells lack this crucial control. They keep multiplying without any brakes, ignoring the body's signals to cease. This unchecked division leads to an exponential increase in the number of cancerous cells, creating a chaotic environment within the body. This relentless growth results in the formation of a tumor, a mass of abnormal cells that can press on and damage nearby organs. The tumor's presence disrupts the normal architecture of tissues, leading to a cascade of problems. It can interfere with the function of vital organs, causing pain and other serious health issues. Think of a garden hose left running. The water pressure builds up, and if the hose isn't turned off, it can burst. Similarly, the unchecked growth of cancer cells creates immense pressure within the body. This pressure can cause the tumor to invade surrounding tissues, much like water from a burst hose flooding an area. The uncontrolled growth of cancer cells puts pressure on surrounding tissues and organs, disrupting their normal function. This invasion can lead to the destruction of healthy cells and tissues, further complicating the body's ability to function properly. The damage caused by the tumor can be extensive, affecting multiple systems within the body. As the tumor grows, it needs more and more nutrients and oxygen to survive. It competes with normal cells for these essential resources, often depriving them of what they need to function. This competition can weaken the body's overall health, making it more difficult to fight off the cancer. To get these resources, cancer cells release chemicals that stimulate the growth of new blood vessels. This process, known as angiogenesis, is crucial for the tumor's survival and growth. The new blood vessels provide a direct supply of nutrients and oxygen to the tumor, allowing it to thrive. This process, called angiogenesis, provides a lifeline for the tumor, allowing it to grow larger and spread further. The network of new blood vessels not only supports the tumor's growth but also facilitates its ability to metastasize or spread to other parts of the body. This makes cancer a particularly challenging disease to treat, as it can affect multiple areas and systems within the body. One of the most dangerous things about cancer is its ability to spread. This process, called metastasis, is like scattering seeds in the wind. Cancer cells can break away from the original tumor and travel through the bloodstream or lymphatic system to other parts of the body. Imagine dandelions scattering their seeds in the breeze. Each seed has the potential to land in a new location and grow into a new plant. Similarly, cancer cells that break away from the primary tumor can travel to distant organs and form new tumors, called metastases. These metastases can grow and damage the organs they invade, leading to a wide range of complications and ultimately, if not treated effectively, death. The most common sites of metastasis are the lungs, liver, bones, and brain. As cancer spreads, it's like a toxic invasion, disrupting the normal function of vital organs. Imagine a city under attack with its infrastructure crumbling and essential services disrupted. That's what happens when cancer invades our bodies. Each organ has a specific job to do to keep us healthy. For example, the lungs take in oxygen and release carbon dioxide, while the liver filters toxins from the blood. When cancer cells invade these organs, they interfere with these vital functions. As the tumor grows, it can compress and damage the surrounding tissue, leading to organ dysfunction and eventually, organ failure. For example, lung cancer can make it difficult to breathe, while liver cancer can impair the liver's ability to filter toxins from the blood. Section 5. When lungs struggle, the deadly grip of cancer. Our lungs are essential for life, taking in oxygen and releasing carbon dioxide. They are the very organs that allow us to breathe, to speak, and to live our daily lives with ease. Every breath we take is a testament to the incredible function of our lungs, but when cancer invades the lungs, it can be a deadly grip, making it hard to breathe and ultimately leading to respiratory failure. Lung cancer is one of the most aggressive forms of cancer, often spreading quickly and causing severe symptoms that can drastically affect a person's quality of life. Imagine a sponge slowly filling with water. At first, it absorbs the water easily, but as it becomes more saturated, it struggles to hold anymore. As the sponge gets more saturated, it becomes harder and harder to squeeze air out of it. This is similar to what happens in the lungs when a tumor grows. The lung tissue becomes less flexible and more rigid, making it difficult to breathe. Similarly, as a lung tumor grows, it takes up space in the lung, making it difficult for the lung to expand and contract properly. The tumor can obstruct airways, reduce lung capacity, and cause significant discomfort. This can lead to shortness of breath, coughing, and chest pain. These symptoms can be persistent and debilitating, often requiring medical intervention to manage. In advanced stages, lung cancer can cause fluid to build up around the lungs, making it even harder to breathe. This fluid buildup, known as pleural effusion, can compress the lungs and further restrict breathing. This condition, called pleural effusion, can be very uncomfortable and life-threatening. It often requires procedures to drain the fluid and relieve the pressure on the lungs, but the underlying cancer continues to pose a significant threat to the patient's health and well-being. Section 6. A failing heart, the tragic result of cancer's spread. The heart is a powerful muscle that pumps blood throughout our body, delivering oxygen and nutrients to our cells. It works tirelessly, beating around 100,000 times a day, ensuring that every part of our body receives the life-sustaining elements it needs. But when cancer spreads to the heart, it can weaken this vital organ, leading to heart failure and ultimately, death. Cancer cells can invade the heart muscle, the pericardium, or even the blood vessels, disrupting the heart's ability to function properly. Imagine a pump struggling to push water through a clogged pipe. The resistance builds up, and the pump has to exert more force to maintain the flow. The pump has to work harder and harder, and eventually, it may give out. This is similar to what happens when cancer affects the heart. The heart has to work overtime to pump blood through the obstructed pathways. Similarly, when cancer invades the heart, it can obstruct blood flow, forcing the heart to work harder to compensate. This increased workload can cause the heart muscle to weaken over time, leading to a condition known as cardiomyopathy. This can lead to fatigue, shortness of breath, and swelling in the legs and feet. These symptoms are often the first signs that the heart is struggling to keep up with the body's demands. In severe cases, heart failure can occur, where the heart is no longer able to pump enough blood to meet the body's needs. This can result in a buildup of fluids in the lungs and other parts of the body, making it even harder for the heart to function. This is a life-threatening condition that requires immediate medical attention. Rapid intervention is crucial to manage the symptoms and improve the patient's quality of life. Treatments may include medications, lifestyle changes, and in some cases, surgical procedures to remove the cancer or repair the heart. Section 7. A weakened defense, infections taking hold. Our immune system is our body's natural defense system, fighting off harmful invaders like bacteria and viruses. But cancer and its treatments can weaken the immune system, making us more vulnerable to infections. Imagine a fortress with its walls breached. The fortress is now vulnerable to attack, and invaders can easily enter and cause damage. Similarly, when our immune system is weakened, infections can take hold more easily and spread more quickly. These infections can range from minor skin infections to serious bloodstream infections like sepsis. Sepsis is a life-threatening condition that occurs when the body's response to infection damages its own tissues and organs. Section 8. The final stages. Understanding the end of life. As cancer progresses and the body weakens, it enters the final stages of life. This is a time when the focus shifts from trying to cure the disease to providing comfort and support to the patient and their loved ones. Imagine a candle slowly burning out. The flame may flicker and dim, but eventually it will extinguish. Similarly, as the body shuts down, its functions will gradually slow down and eventually cease. During this time, patients may experience a range of symptoms such as pain, fatigue, shortness of breath, and loss of appetite. Palliative care specialists can help manage these symptoms and provide emotional and spiritual support to both patients and their families. Section 9. Hope and support. Resources for patients and families. A cancer diagnosis can be overwhelming, but there is hope and support available for patients and their families. Numerous organizations and resources provide information, guidance, and emotional support throughout the cancer journey. Imagine a lighthouse guiding ships through a storm. These organizations and resources serve as beacons of hope, providing comfort and direction during challenging times. They offer a wide range of services, including financial assistance, transportation, support groups, and counseling. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. Reach out to your healthcare team, support groups, and loved ones for help and guidance. Together, you can navigate the challenges of cancer and find strength and support along the way.